So most recently we've undertaken a campaign in the southwest of the country, down in Cornwall, where there's a high prevalence of fuel poverty and cold damp homes. And we've had an active team of canvassers working down there, trying to identify those homes most in need of support. So whilst working down in Penzance, we engaged with the local community there. And as a result of that engagement, we received a call from a member of the NHS, a nurse, who's recently given birth to a child who's having some difficulties. Her and her partner are just over the income thresholds for support from more general schemes. She'd applied about 19 times for support from other organisations and was getting quite frustrated and distraught with the situation she found herself, living in a home, no heating, with a single coal fire. We've stepped in and with the support available through National Grid, we've now done a full retrofit survey there, and we're undertaking some very significant works, installing new air source heat pump, full new central heating system, and also exploring the potential for additional solar panels, providing some assistance to the ongoing energy bills, which will last not just for this forthcoming winter, but beyond that for the next 15, 20, 25 years.
Well, we was expecting that we had heaters, but pretty much when we got here, none of them worked, and the ones that we thought were here, they wasn't. So, and all the wires were all exposed, and basically it wasn't what we thought. So we moved in thinking we'd have a lovely warm house, and all we had at the time was open fire, and it was just cold draft and damp. It's been very stressful. With what he's been going through is a lot, and it's taken a toll on both of us. And obviously the heating wise has not been ideal because we've been cold, so we've been having to wrap him up.
He has severe reflux, so from 2 weeks old, I was really struggling to feed him. He was just vomiting all the time, and we went to the doctors, the hospitals. They just said he was a really sicky baby. Unfortunately, he's stopped gaining weight, so he's now tube fed to his bowel. He'll grow out of it, hopefully. All the scans are looking positive, but for the moment he's got a tube, and it's just a constant source of bacteria and risk. So he does get a lot of chest infections, and with the cold and the damp, I think he's been on 4-5 courses of antibiotics. He's only 6 months old.
Like even running our hot water, you'd run it for a good minute and a half before you got any hot water.
So no one would help us. I remember I was in the hospital just applying for grants after grants, and this company was the only one that said, yeah, we'll do it. Me and Ainsley, we put on jumpers, we can wrap up really warm, we can use hot water bottles, but with the baby you can't do that. There's too many risks. You give him a blanket, he could suffocate. Give him a hot water bottle, he can overheat. Have a heater by the side of him, you could get cot death. Like, it wasn't safe. So having this heating grant, it's just changed everything. Like, I can preserve his safety so much better now.
I'm hoping that his health now will be a lot better, so he's not going to have as many chest infections, and we don't have to wrap him up as warm in the night now because he's got a heater in his room.
I want to say thank you to how amazing and quick they've been. Like, we literally had, and just how grateful we are, because we, like Ainsley said, we were so shocked that we actually got this grant. We had applied and applied, we'd asked for help, even on like reducing bills and stuff, and we're just so thankful. And I think not many people know about it, and I think it needs to be out there a little bit more for the families that could apply for it, the ones that are really struggling. And it was only by chance. I had nothing to do in the hospital, and I applied for them literally all night.
How did it feel when you heard you'd got this grant?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I said to her, "You sure? Are you sure we've got it?" I said, "How sure are you we got it?" And she was like, "I'm pretty sure." I said, "I'm not going to believe it till the day they turn up." And when they turned up on Monday, it was like, hallelujah. It was brilliant, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's not turned on yet, but I'm just so excited. Like, I've got thermal tights on. I might not be, it'll make living so much better. I've got blankets literally everywhere, dressing gowns hanging up on the door. Like, it will just be, it'll be life changing.